the mic. I'm Chris. To my right, I got Roy.
What's up, man? How is
Did I say Mike? I said turn up the mic, right?
Yeah, you can't say the
Okay.
other one. We
Uh,
gotta bleep it out if you did.
yeah,
Copyright.
yeah.
Copyright shit.
Anyway, how's your day going?
Good. I'm tired, man. This week, I don't know why I'm tired from this week. Um, being home all week though, I felt like I woke up earlier. My days were longer.
I feel like we're reporting live from Texas. Like everybody just came off vacation.
For real. Like, I don't. Maybe that was it. Like today's a cool 60 something.
Yeah,
Like,
show's over.
yeah.
Everybody's back on. Everybody's back from camping.
Yeah.
Yeah, camping in the frozen tundra. Man, what a time to be alive.
It was crazy, man. I expected last time it snowed, was it like 4 years ago? Wasn't as much as this, and it was for one
No,
night.
yeah,
But like last time, by the morning came, it was pretty much gone.
like it
So
didn't
you had to
happen.
wake up all the kids at night. Uh, it was cold. My kids were passed. I'm like, I'm not gonna wake them up.
Yeah.
It's like they say, and then we woke up in the morning. I was like, what in the home alone is this? Like, I was like,
Yeah, it was wild. This is definitely worse. I, I feel like we ain't never ready for nothing.
bro. But COVID couldn't keep us home. Like it took us like snow, weather, no electricity.
Yeah,
It took a lot for us to stay home, and it was crazy, man.
there wasn't no heat. There
No,
wasn't no
no,
electricity.
I had no water for
There was
days,
no
bro.
water. I mean, I had all of this, but for the most of the
But you had
people,
low pressure. You said, right?
yeah, it
Yeah,
was low pressure. But most people didn't have no. It felt like a Young Jeezy recession intro. Ain't no food,
I
ain't no
know.
gas. It was wild.
I I got lucky that I filled up the car before, and I don't really use it much because I work from home.
Yeah,
But I'm hearing people say they can't find gas.
I didn't have a problem finding gas. I only seen one gas station that didn't have any gas, but other than that, it
You
seems to
know,
be pretty
I didn't even
plentiful.
look yet, so but
Yeah, so it's crazy. Wild stuff in Texas, I guess. I think it was pretty much all the southern areas, right?
yeah.
So
Speaking of was it last week we had a conversation about the weathermen?
yeah,
So they're saying that it's our fault because not the weather, but they said that meteorologists and weathermen's been telling us for three weeks this is gonna happen, and we didn't prepare ourselves.
it's weird because if you look at like your weather forecast for the week, they don't go out that far.
No,
So how
but
do you
but
know?
they
How do you know it was coming three
I
weeks
mean, they
ago?
don't go out that far in detail, but they'll tell you, oh, in a couple weeks we might have this low pressure storm or whatever, you know.
So it's
But
our
I
fault
don't
that he
know.
went off
I
of
don't know
ifs and buts.
one weatherman that said you're gonna be snowed in, no power. It's gonna be no.
Yeah,
Everyone's gonna. Oh, we're gonna have a little Arctic storm.
yeah. I think weathermen and Kyrie Irving are the only people that I know that just steals money from their employers. Like they don't really do much, they just 50-50, 30-70. They just throw numbers out there so they have plausible deniability if it don't happen.
It's gonna be a low of 20 and a high of 80. It's gonna be somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, nobody else can just say maybe if and then get paid for it.
Right, and give you a percent. There's only 20%. So
That's so crazy. But yeah, how do you feel about Ted Cruz hitting Mexico for safety?
what made it worse though, I was like, you know what, it was the planned trip and all that stuff, cool. But what made it
It was
worse,
planned when they didn't have school. He decided to leave when we knew that the storm was happening. So it wasn't like
he
weeks
can
in advance.
when you have money, you can plan quicker. But but what made it bad was first of all, like his wife, his wife is probably upset because it was in a group chat that he got. You see,
Yeah.
got the pic in the group chat saying, "Hey, if you're cold, it's only 300 a night. At the Ritz Carlton, you can get us up." I was all like, "Damn, someone in your group chat, sent those."
How many
pics.
people were in that group chat? I know it was
It
the
said
wife.
it said lovelies and it had like 9 dots on top. So I don't know how many, but
I wonder if some of the friends were in there. Like, you're gonna have to start. I don't know. It's gonna be hard to figure out who that was.
yeah.
I know it wasn't Ted.
Yeah. And then I saw there was showing pictures of Ted at the airport. Like, try to be low key. He's in a Texas face mask.
With police.
Like, it was
So
just
crazy.
bad. I was like, oh man, like,
He had
people are calling him out, and a lot of people they're like, well, what? They're like, what is he gonna do?
moral support.
What he can do everything there he can do here because everything's phone calls.
Nah. There's no electricity here. How's he gonna do that?
Bruh, they had power here. No, the main people did. The governor didn't get their power shut off.
Listen to yourself. So who's he gonna call?
Whoever he needs to. First of all, the governor's supposed to handle everything.
Okay. Anyway, he sounded so ridiculous.
Mhm.
His story kept changing. It was so dumb. He was like, yeah, from the moment I sat in that chair, I felt like this is a bad idea. I'm like, oh my God.
But it started going bad when he said
he blamed his kids.
No, but then he said, I'm trying to find the first plane out. But I was like, out of like to come back, and he's like, it's not my fault. There's no planes that won't come back.
Like, yeah, I'm really looking. Wink, wink. Oh man, where are the planes? Wink, wink. Another martini. Wink, wink. But yeah, so he did that, and then he said, I was just being a good dad. I was gonna drop him off and come right back. Bro, you got on a plane, you paid a plane ticket to drop them off with a suitcase full of clothes. Bro, he probably brought his jammies. Like, he wasn't going there to come right back.
Didn't even take a jacket. It was just
so dumb. It was ridiculous. And then it was funny because he got mad because people were calling him to resign or whatever. And then he said, let's not be like ridiculous. Let's not be absurd here.
Just don't be in the moment.
Yeah. And then there was clips of him. I guess Obama had somebody that like left the country during like a bad time, and he was like, this guy should resign, blah blah blah. Bro, what are we doing here? So yeah, Ted Cruz, what a guy.
Bro, just everything stays online. Just remember that.
It looked so bad. But anyway,
did you hear about that
now.
that mayor was it Colorado City in
yeah,
Texas?
He's like, he topped him.
Bro, the base sums it up. Man up, stop crying.
He said, you stop depending on the government. Bitch, I paid my bill. Where's my lights? I don't understand.
We depend on the government for electricity.
I paid my bill. I'm depending on my bill to be working. And what's so crazy?
He called people soft.
Yes, he said he didn't mean it like that.
That's what
I don't see how else you can mean it.
Right.
What direction are you going?
We can tell how you grew up or something.
Yeah. And then what else was it? Oh, and on top of like paying your bill but not getting service, they're talking about I guess for us CPS, they're gonna like charge a 10-year hike to recoup that money for having to do their job.
How people have no power but an increase. Like,
yeah.
So there are people already posting in like the local news did reports on it. Like people's what's it called? Cycle ended like in the middle of the week. And this one guy was showing that he has a rental property.
Yeah.
And he had it set to 60 degrees just so, because no one lived there.
Oh, okay.
Just so like the pipes and stuff wouldn't freeze.
Okay.
So his normal like monthly, I think he was 125 and it was 2,600.
That's crazy.
Bruh, that's crazy. And everyone's saying take off your automatic pay.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I grew up never turning automatic pay on. So
yeah,
I don't do that. So I want to make sure my bill right before I pay.
Yeah, I don't turn automatic pay on a bill that fluctuates.
No.
I need to know what I'm getting
I don't
myself
like surprises
into.
like that.
No.
Even, and then like what was it? Was it Sauls that did that? They're like, if you turn automatic pay, you get a $20 discount. I know what you're doing.
Yeah, no. And then I bet it's like you got to pay to get it off.
Right?
No, not this day, buddy. That's stupid. But yeah, man, shout out to Texas for coming through.
Yeah, man, we weren't prepared, but HEB came through like always.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was a lot of lines and stuff, but
did you see the HEBs that didn't have power? They gave out the food.
I saw that. Somebody getting fired. I don't know if that was
why.
I don't know if that's supposed to get out. I don't know if the owner knows about this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're good. Like,
sure, somebody's gonna get reprimanded. So yeah,
they're like, I understand the meats, but why the chips?
Bro, this made
power for
this
the chips.
made the news. Like, you gave what away? How much food you give away? He probably gave the store.
It was only supposed to be the frozen stuff, not the store.
It's only supposed to be one old lady. Everybody,
bro, cigarettes are gone. Everything.
Yeah, but switching to sports, not a lot's happening right now in football. I guess because it's pretty much the off season.
Carson Wentz, man.
I was getting to
gone.
that. I was gonna.
He said not a lot happened, so I don't want you to brush by it.
That was a segue. Carson Wentz has
This is
a.
what happens when there's no list. We
I,
just
I,
going.
I got a list. Carson
Oh damn!
Wentz.
So you didn't share?
No, I made it while I
Damn,
was waiting.
that's
Carson Wentz for the fourth time is officially a member of the Colts.
sounds
Who
weird.
who won that trade?
Philadelphia,
Yeah, that's good. I thought you were gonna
because
say the
it
Colts.
was what 2 second rounders and a third or something like that. What was it?
They got
It was no first rounds in it.
it was a second and a third, I think. And then did
Yeah.
they get some else? I thought they got some money or cap or player,
Mm.
something like that.
Regardless, the Philadelphia won. Philadelphia's ready to go to new direction. They did publicly already say that the starting position isn't automatically going to what's his name, Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, Hurts.
Yeah, they're saying they're going to bring in competition for him. I think they're just saying that to
I don't know.
kind of because they need a backup now. Regardless,
I don't know. That's
I think they're saying that because they didn't want to publicly say Wentz wasn't it. Because they're saying they're trying to say, well, we still need to find a quarterback. It's going to be Jalen, and they need to bring in like a good backup, regardless, because they need a backup now.
that's kind of a slap in the face, though. Isn't that kind of why Carson Wentz got upset?
Yeah, I mean he
'Cause
wasn't performing.
They drafted well. He's oblivious to that part, but the fact that they went out and got a quarterback while he was still there.
You mean he could have did what Aaron Rodgers did? Aaron Rodgers, all right, bet you're getting a quarterback in the first round. Let me do this.
He's not as good as Aaron Rodgers, and you still
No,
see.
but you can still have the same like
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm saying like you can still have the mentality to perform,
Not everybody's built like that.
but Carson just
He's
I don't know.
brittle.
Bro. He's it was bad. He didn't even get hurt this season, did he?
I'm not sure.
I mean, it helped that Jalen took over a lot.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it's kind of a slap in the face to Jalen Hurts. Is that going to be your quarterback or not? Like, don't say it's going to be competition and then say we need a backup quarterback. Just get a backup quarterback and move on. Don't announce that there's going to be competition as though he's not your guy. They did that with Cam, and you see how that went. That's not really their quarterback. So
Who's out there going to be good? You have Mariota from Oakland, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's in Oakland right now. He's a backup somewhere. I think it's Oakland. Could be wrong. I don't know who else they're gonna bring in. I don't know who's a quality quarterback to what's it called, like compete with Jalen for the starting position.
Deshaun Watson, he hasn't gone anywhere yet, has he?
Yeah, but they're not gonna pick him up. You have to give away a lot, and I don't know who Philadelphia has to give up for him.
Yeah. Philip Rivers retired, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jacoby Brissett, is he locked in somewhere?
He's in Indiana.
Andy Dalton, is he coming back on the Cowboys, or did he move on?
I don't know. I don't remember. It was a 1 year or 2 year deal.
So you got some people, but I mean, that doesn't like wow you with any talent that I would say is gonna beat him out for the job. Though.
I don't think Andy Dalton's going. Even if it was a 1 year deal,
you think he's gonna wait it out?
No, I mean because Dak's coming back from the injury, they're gonna give Andy Dalton what he needs just in case.
Yeah.
And you haven't even signed Dak yet, so
yeah, I don't know if Dak's gonna stay though.
Well, I mean, if they franchise tag him, he doesn't have a choice unless he does this. I'm not playing unless you trade me.
With the franchise tag, he doesn't. If he doesn't sign it, how does that work?
He can't play anywhere.
So if he doesn't sign it, where's my phone?
It's you're in a contract letter. He's not signing it. They're giving the franchise tag on him, like. So he's gonna have to request a trade.
So do you think they're gonna? You think he's gonna stay after the franchise, or what do you think is gonna happen with him?
Yeah, I think he's gonna stay.
I wouldn't. It's a bunch of schmucks running that organization,
bro. It's guaranteed money,
and they're cursed.
He got 33 last year, then this year you can get another 35. It goes up.
Sure, but yeah, I think Cowboys are cursed until they get old boy into the Ring of Honor. You know what I'm talking about?
Who?
The old guy. I forget his name.
You talking about Jason Witten?
No, not Witten.
Old guy.
The old guy who's a coach. Who's the last person to get them to a Super Bowl?
Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah.
I think once he's in, the curse is lifted.
Once he's in the Ring of Honor?
Yeah.
Nah, it's once him and Jerry Jones just need to make up.
That's how that happens.
Not in the Ring of Honor, no. If they make up, he's gonna be the coach of the Cowboys again.
You just put him in the Ring of Honor, and then you're good.
No, he's gonna be in the.
Okay, that's all they need in order to win a Super Bowl. They're one Ring of Honor away from Super Bowl, but don't listen to me. Who do I know? With the Eagles getting off of Carson Wentz, do you think they are in a position to win their division next year?
No,
Like, what's the competition?
Cowboys.
Okay, outside of the Cowboys, like, where's the competition?
I don't know because Alex Smith left Washington.
Exactly. So they got to hold their. Who else is in their division? I forget.
The Giants are the most complete team when it comes to contracts and whatnot.
They were complete last year though, and you saw how they performed.
Well, no, I mean, dude got hurt. The running back, he was out.
Okay.
He's like the best in the league. What's his name? On the Giants.
Odell don't play there no more.
Running back, fool. Why would Odell be more as a running back? Victor, what's his name? The running back from the Giants.
So you're saying the running back is the reason they didn't win their division?
He's their number one player.
Saquon Barkley.
Yeah,
That's the
Barkley.
guy. Yeah, he hasn't had a full healthy season yet, has he?
No,
For a team to be complete and their whole season go because of one player, that kind of like contradicts what you just said.
do you know what a running back does for a team? And it allows the quarterback to play. You have the play action and opens it up. Like a good running back does so much.
So
You're
one player
playing it.
One player.
They have all the other pieces. They had no one that can help with the play action. They had no one that was good on the run with catching the ball.
So they're not complete.
With Barkley, they're complete. That's what I was saying on paper because he's supposed to be back next season.
Okay. I think the Eagles, I might pick them to win their division next season. I
You don't even know their quarterback.
If you let me finish, I got to see how everything shakes out.
You know they're in rebuild mode. There, you know they did let go more people, right?
We'll see.
They did already. What do you mean we'll see?
I got to see how it shakes out, see what the team looks like, and then I'll make my decision. But for now, it looks like the Eagles, they might be in position to win their division. It's not a hard division, so we'll see.
Mm.
What are you looking up?
I want to see because I know they let more people go. They let go Deshaun Jackson. They let go. So they're in rebuild mode right now.
Yeah, they got a lot of flexibility to get some talent.
They need something to attract talent.
It's Philadelphia, Mark Wahlberg, and then
he's like the biggest New England fan.
So he lives there. Anyway, and then you got switching to NBA.
He lives in New England.
I don't know.
You're getting confused with the movie.
I was.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck you talking about?
Yeah, I was trying to move along before
what
you
was that
noticed.
movie?
I think it was called Philadelphia or some Eagle.
No, it wasn't called Philadelphia.
Invincible. That's a
Invincible.
classic.
Philadelphia.
Vince.
Dumbass. Yeah.
He's not Rocky
He played for the Eagles though, right?
in the movie.
That's so like, bruh, how you from Boston? But freaking stupid. Anyway, so
He's acting.
I guess like no. And then switching to basketball, Nets beat the Lakers. What did you take away from that? I know you didn't watch the game.
No, I didn't watch the game.
So they beat the Lakers. So do you think that is a big win over the Lakers?
No,
Because they were missing pretty much all their core players.
For me, one win doesn't do anything, or one loss, one win, however you want to see it. It's the consistent, if you continue to lose, continue to win. Like Nets have lost more games than what I feel like they should have won. Like they're losing games they should win more often.
Yeah.
The Lakers are allowed losses, but the Lakers are winning games they should win.
Yeah.
So it's not a big issue to me.
I don't think it. I look at some games where I'm like, this is going to be like a benchmark game,
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't like full strength on each side.
Who were the Lakers missing?
They were missing AD. I think Dennis Schroeder was either banged up or he didn't play.
I mean, missing AD is all you really need to say. Like,
well, he's been struggling a lot this year, but he still wasn't
his
on the
stats
court.
are right up there with LeBron. What do you mean?
They're not up there. He's had games where he's dropped like 12 points, so his stats are not up there with LeBron.
Okay.
And then Dennis Schroeder, like him and Caruso is usually, the ones putting in work. That's how Caruso got a shoe deal. But I think without them being at full strength, that's kind of the reason as to why I don't think it was a prove it or a big game this year,
Yeah.
So, and then AD's missed a lot of games this season. So I know you're looking up some stuff.
No, I'm listening.
Uh, but
Yeah,
yeah,
his stats are right up there. They're about the same.
but yeah, I think I still think the Lakers are gonna win their division or their conference, and I do think that I think AD's gonna be back in time for him to
Well,
be
didn't
able
they
to.
say? Well, they didn't say when he would be back. They just said in 2 3 weeks they're gonna give another MRI, then go from
Yeah, he
there.
had I think it was a strained Achilles,
Yeah, that was a strained hamstring.
but something happened with his Achilles too, like he aggravated or something like that. And it doesn't seem to be something that's career ending, which is good. So I think they'll be back. But I do think the Lakers do need to make some moves to improve their roster. Marc Gasol hasn't really panned out. He looked
We
good on.
told you this beginning of the season. You're like, nah, he's the best.
Well, y'all were just saying that because y'all
No,
were
we
haters.
didn't. Like,
There was really no.
Ibaka's better.
Well, there was really no evidence to prove that he was a bad pickup. He looked good on paper, and when he got here, he didn't look good. He was a lemon. So I think they need to get off of him and improve that position.
I just don't know what you expected from Gasol this late in his career.
Just a good performer, like somebody that can defend. He's not doing that.
Not this late in his career.
But yeah, I think that maybe another shooter. I don't know if Bradley Beal really likes it in Washington.
You really don't want Bradley Beal.
He's a blood.
It's just gonna be bad for it's gonna add to LeBron can't do it by himself. Like, it's another star.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I don't think so because nobody says that about KD. He has 3 All-Stars and everybody's chilling.
Everyone said that he has 3 stars, automatically he should win, and if he doesn't win, it's a failed season.
But nobody's.
What are you talking about? Everyone said that.
Well, if you let me speak, nobody's saying he can't do it by himself because he has 3 All-Stars and all this stuff. Nobody's saying, KD, you need to do it on your own. Let's see you do it without those. I feel like if LeBron,
yes, that's been said multiple times about KD.
I haven't heard.
They
that.
gave him a lot of shit for going to Golden State with All-Stars. Like,
I'm talking about this season.
They gave him a lot.
The team he has
You're
right
saying
now.
that's never been said with KD.
With the team that he has right now. Let me clarify. I'm not talking about Warriors. I'm talking about right now.
Be careful with your words, bro.
And you listen better. But I don't hear nobody saying that. He has 3 All-Stars. Well, he has 2 All-Stars in him on his team right now. And nobody's saying anything. I think they're top heavy in my opinion. But I think LeBron should get one more Hall of Fame talent in their prime. And then compete.
That's just proving that LeBron needs help.
I think everybody needs help. I don't understand why it's just people. I think people think LeBron is like a Superman.
You think so?
Clearly.
I think this, with AD healthy, I don't think they need anyone else.
Okay. We'll see. But yeah, I think that's the only thing I would improve on the Lakers. No, I don't. Have you been watching the Clippers?
No.
I haven't really been watching them. I think they're
Clippers have been
coasting.
low key. Like,
Yeah,
that's what they want though.
This is the best. This is a good year for them. They're not loud. Patrick Beverly, I haven't heard anything out of him. No tweets. They're winning games. This is a good season. This just get to the playoffs and let's see if y'all can perform. But other than that, I think Lakers.
The Jazz are number 1, man. They're having a good run.
No.
And then Suns are still up there too.
Yeah, I have the Suns not making the playoffs. They're making me look like a schmuck.
And then what'd you say about the Spurs?
I had the Spurs making the playoffs,
okay.
And I think I had Warriors and a couple of other teams being like the last seed, fighting for that last seed spot.
Pretty much everyone in the playoffs I picked except Spurs and Mavs. If they switch, then everyone I picked is in.
Are the Mavs out right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're having a surprise year for me. I didn't think they'd be this bad.
They had so many starters miss so many games. Like, what was it saying? They were number 1 in like missed games for starters. Like, combined games, it was close to 50 games starters missed.
Combined though.
Yeah. Well, because KD missed. I mean, not KD. KP missed like the first 10, 11 games. And then you had the other half of the starters miss like another 10 games. And everyone's all like, it's weird because now it's the way it worked out. What we needed, 3 weeks ago, the Mavs have been off for like 5 days. They're gonna be off for another 2 days.
Yeah,
like this break. We need this break when everybody was off because of COVID and all that. So they missed a lot of players. So, but since everyone's been back, we're 6-3 since everyone's been back.
Yeah.
So and 6-3, and one game was lost by a missed buzzer beater.
Okay.
So I think we're gonna get back in there. We had a 4-game win streak with everyone back. It's just we missed so many people that we're just getting everything back together.
You think they can make the playoffs?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we can.
Okay. And then switching to music. Before we switch to music, do you want to read our ad?
Built Bars, 20% off your first order. Promo code Pub Sports at builtbars.com.
You don't really be adding any no emphasis, no umphs when you read.
Yeah, that dot when I said .com, that was like
I'll read it next time. People want to hear me.
Did your computer die?
Yeah.
Why didn't you charge it?
I really thought I charged it.
Again, that's the same thing you said last week.
I didn't even check it. I was like, it's good. It wasn't good. It's worse than last week.
Yeah, there's a light on it. It's good.
Yeah. So I know we talked about the Judas and the Black Messiah album.
Mm-hmm.
I checked it out. I listened to it after the movie. The movie's super dope, so I suggest everybody who hasn't seen it see it. The album I think is better than the Black Panther album.
Is it?
Yeah. It matches the tone of the movie a lot more than the Black Panther movie album.
So that played a factor into how good it is, like how it matched the movie?
No.
Or it just added to it?
So I watched the movie, and in the movie, you know how sometimes they have the songs and stuff. I don't really remember any of these songs being on there. So it wasn't that. It was just, I guess after watching the movie, you can, or even before, you kind of get an idea of what the movie's about.
Yeah.
The songs and the topics that they're going over and the people that are on the albums really match the tone, because they have like Nas on there.
Mm-hmm.
Nas is really rapping on this album. Jay-Z.
Nas is a rapper, bro.
He's rapping like
Nas?
The African Egyptian Nas,
okay.
Where it fits, and it was good beats.
Oh, what he did with was it Damian Marley?
Something like that, but it's like legit rap. It's good. He has there's a lot of good rappers and beats on that album, so it's good. I suggest.
I think that is expected also, though, to have like good beats and all that, and a good and a good list of whoever worked on it.
Yeah, they took their time and they got like legit people.
So
it's not
like on the Black Panther, it was K Dot, and basically not his production, but it was his handprint on everything.
Yeah.
Was there somebody's handprint all over this one?
I don't think so. It didn't feel like that.
Okay. So there wasn't sole producer or
somebody
that brought everyone together. So I wonder who organized everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think it was like that. I know the Ryan Coogler guy who made Black Panther was associated with making this movie. So I don't know if he kind of reached out to people, but he's like a director of the movie,
Because someone had to put it in order to put the mask, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. So I don't know, but it's good. I suggest people listen to it. It was good. And then I heard this song today. I posted it in our chat. Lil Yachty, he got a song with Kodak Black.
He's back now.
It's called
music.
It's called Hit Bout It. I
don't good.
I posted the video. You didn't listen?
I was at work. On Saturdays I'm at work till I get off and come here.
It's wild. Yeah, it was good. Lil Yachty sounds like Blueface. He's rapping off beat like Blueface.
Why is that good?
Because like I hate Lil Yachty's auto-tune rap.
Yeah.
And it's refreshing to not hear that. So
that's crazy.
Yeah,
it's a step up.
Yeah.
To sound like Blueface.
Yeah, he switched his style up. And he doesn't have red hair no more. It's black. He went natural. But Kodak Black definitely out-rapped him on this album, on this song. And that says a lot, I guess.
I think that'd be expected, though. Lil Yachty's not a high bar.
Kodak Black to me isn't a high bar either.
No, but at least Kodak Black, in his whole catalog, he gives you moments.
Yeah. So
like Lil Yachty hasn't given me moments.
Yeah. So Yachty, it was good to hear him like switch his style up. He's trip rapping, like he's tripping over his words, like off beat and shit. So that was cool. But Kodak Black sounds sober. It's a sober mumble. And that was refreshing to hear.
Man, are we really gonna get a Gucci 2.0?
I want to hear him on a song with Gucci Mane.
he came out. He looks better.
Yeah.
He's rapping sober. It's Gucci 2.0.
He got married recently.
Oh
His side chick was like, he was at my house. It was weird. So I don't know how I fall into these rabbit holes. So he just got married to some girl that's also a rapper. And then his side chick was like, he was at my house last week. And then the girl that he married, her ex was like, she was at my house too. I'm like, y'all can't just let love be. It's so wild. Like Kodak just got out of jail. Let him live. So I'm excited to see where he goes. He looks Haitian as hell. Like he's definitely from Florida now. But I definitely want to hear his new album. I peep it.
I
think
wonder
it'll be
where it's
good.
at in the process of.
It's probably done. He probably like 3 albums out. For me, he's one of
But I
those
don't want
artists.
that though, because I want Kodak now.
Well, to me, he's like one of those artists that puts out music in volume. You know, kind of like
No,
Gucci
but he
Man.
probably had like Gucci Man has like lots of stuff. But I want.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like if he put something out from old Kodak, I want something from now.
No, I mean like since he's got out of jail, in my opinion, I feel like he's probably 3 albums out. He's probably made 3 albums worth of music. And he just got out of jail. So yeah, it'll probably still sound cool. So yeah, if y'all haven't heard it, I definitely suggest listening to it. And then some albums that dropped, Sullivan Lucas. How do you pronounce his last name? Luke?
Yeah.
Or Luche?
Luke.
Okay. Sullivan Luke, Young Sullivan EP1. What do you think about that?
Completely different than what I expected. Because his first album that I got into was Apologies.
Apologies in advance.
Yeah. There's skits on it. It was talking. It was like a self-care kind of vibe to it.
Yeah.
This one was more of a flex. The beats were more aggressive. He sounded the same, just a little faster. I didn't like it just because I had a whole different expectation of it. So yeah, I think independently it was okay, but I just can't not compare it to what I expected.
Yeah, this out. How many songs was it? It was more than 8, right? I think I got this one confused with.
This was one of
CJ.
those where it was short, but it had a lot because the tracks weren't long.
Yeah,
I think it was like 15 minutes total or something.
All right, this sampler was trash. I hated this project. If I wasn't familiar with his work, I would think this was his first debut project.
He tried to flex a lot. Like
it was ass. It was terrible. I give this one like a 1. I would not replay this.
He kept repeating one bar. I was trying to figure out.
And it wasn't a good bar.
He was something in the mansion or something, wasn't it?
Yeah. It wasn't a good bar. He was yelling. It sounded to me like a TDE audition tape, you know? Like he was trying to be on Top Dog with like Kendrick and all them West Coast rappers. And usually when I listen to a West Coast artist, they have that little West Coast accent, that little flair. It sounded like his was fake. I just didn't like anything about this project. It's my worst listen this week.
I like how he attempted to rap different. Like he definitely went a lot faster this one.
Yeah.
The beats more aggressive. It's just the content was just so out of expectations that it just made it bad.
Yeah, after I listened to this, I listened to Apologies in Advance, and I was like, dang, it really doesn't sound like the same project.
Yeah.
It's
I literally so when I heard it, I was like, I went back to his profile and I went to the albums. I'm like, I made sure
it was the same person.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
even
good.
now. Like I don't know if the cover's him, but he has like long hair.
Yeah.
And the last one, he looks like a regular dude, short hair. Yeah. He's sitting in a room.
Right. It felt like he was mature. Yeah. This one, it felt like he went to like Chicago or something. He just went to drill rappers. It was just bad.
It's just basically what's hot right now, and he just released an album like with that style.
Yeah, it was terrible. I would say I agree. It sounds like he's chasing the sound. So if y'all haven't heard it, definitely don't listen to it.
But listen to his first one.
Yeah, Apologies in Advance. That one's really good.
Yeah. I didn't even want skit on this one.
No, I don't know who made this. This had to be like an early project he just remastered. If not,
it was deluxe.
Yeah, if not, I'm not interested in anything else. And then Kevin Gates, he dropped the Only Generals Part 2.
What was he flexing so much for?
I didn't listen to Only Generals Part 1. I didn't know that this was
I didn't
another
even,
one.
I didn't. I could have, but a lot of his stuff sounds blended together.
Yeah.
But he flexed a lot. He went into detail stuff that he didn't need to go into detail. He like it sounded like the word cartel became his instead of yelling, that's what he said, cartel.
Yeah.
It was like in so many songs, not just one. I didn't like it at all. I did not like it.
I see why people don't like Kevin Gates anymore, like his music.
Yeah.
It doesn't have that same flair. His hooks weren't that good for me. I did like the first quarter of the album because it was like aggressive and it had substance.
That first song was long. It was
Yeah.
something God, right?
Yeah.
It was a long song.
Yeah, but what was that one song? He had like a Caucasian lady sing the hook or whatever. That was trash.
It was funny the retail shopping what's it called, dressing room addiction one.
Yeah, you stuck on that one.
Bruh, because I'm like, man, you gotta get this stripped like that. Like the way he was talking, I was like, bruh.
Yeah, a lot of the hooks were bad.
Yeah.
And I see, like I said, why people don't really like his music. Big Stepper, that's the one with the Caucasian lady.
Mm-hmm.
You would think that's a good song, but because of the hook, it messed it up for me.
It was extremely repetitive, and the actual phrase "Big Stepper" was used in the actual bars and the chorus. It was just everywhere.
Yeah, and then Big Hitter, that one was super repetitive. So yeah, I gave this one a 1 as well. I probably no, I take that back. I gave this one a 3 because I like the first song and maybe a couple more, but not the hooks. So yeah, this one's up there with Crit.
Down there with Crit.
Yeah. What did you give it?
I probably gave this one a 1. Yeah, I give it a 1.
No. And then I feel like this guy, his name should be longer. CJ, Loyalty Over Royalty. That project, I guess it's a sample it because it was like 8 songs.
This is the first artist I've seen that blew up from TikTok.
I mean, you could say he blew up from TikTok,
that
but
song became #1 because of TikTok. Like there's articles about
it. Was TikTok around when the Gangnam Style guy came out?
You mean Psy?
Gangnam Style?
Yeah.
Was that TikTok?
No.
I know that song blew up somewhere. I think that was on TikTok or Vine.
Might have been Vine. That was a while back.
That's like pre-TikTok. So I mean, I give him credit, but I don't remember this song.
That was a long time. There was no TikTok back
then. What song was it? Was it the Woody song?
The Whoopty.
Whoopty, yeah.
And was it Bop?
Okay. I like this album or this project.
I liked it too. There's I've told you in chat, but there's nothing wrong with like, I wouldn't say he's imitating, but you can tell he wants a sound. He wants that like Pop Smoke sound, like drill sound.
I didn't hear that,
bro. Like the beats were Pop Smoke.
I didn't hear
like all the beats. Like yeah, a majority of the beats sounded like he just took from Pop Smoke.
I definitely didn't get Pop Smoke, but I read the description and they talked about Pop Smoke.
Even his cadence was very similar.
I didn't.
His voice is there, and his voice isn't as deep.
Yeah.
It was more of a regular voice. But it was a good album. Like he's getting a lot of what's it called, hate because they're like, oh, he's just imitating the sound. I mean, if that's the sound you like, that's what you imitate.
Yeah.
So there's nothing wrong with it. I feel like he's gonna be one of those what's it like, he's not gonna be a superstar, but he's gonna be one of those that everyone knows, and he's gonna do like just like a B-list rapper,
like a G Herbo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like everyone knows him, they listen, but he's not gonna be in like on a star platform.
Yeah, I think he's gonna dim out pretty quick.
Think so?
Yeah, I didn't hear Pop Smokes on with his music. What I got a lot of was
the
like
beats at all.
Nah,
bro, the beats sound like Pop
but
Smoke beats.
Because the only Pop Smoke album I really listened to was the Woo one, Meet the Woo.
Yeah,
and I didn't really hear that. And like his cadence and stuff reminded me more of like a UK artist than like a Pop Smoke. That's why I thought he was from UK at first.
No, this dude's from Staten Island.
Yeah, he's my favorite New York rapper right now, and I think I like the project. There was a couple of songs that I skipped, but other than that, yeah, I liked it. This was, well, I wouldn't say it's my album of the week because I listened to that Gretel Van Fleet a lot, but this one was good. It's a good little bop to throw into the disc.
It was better than what I expected because normally when you have somebody that has a song blow up like on social media,
Yeah.
they put something together real quick because they want to use that, for sales or
Yeah.
whatnot. But I feel like he stuck to his style and he did it, kind of like
Lil Nas X.
yeah, I was saying him like
Uh,
he blew up, and he still released a good
yeah.
EP because his were
Okay.
7 songs.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He didn't just put something together and like, okay, I want sales from this because I'm popular right now.
Yeah, that's a good comparison. I think Lil Nas X is gonna have a longer career than him though.
Yeah. Well, Lil Nas is finding ways to stay in social media other ways.
Lil Nas X got a pair of titties. Did you
He's
see
finding
it?
ways to stay in social media. I have half of this game is staying in social media.
So that popped up on my feed.
Yeah,
And
it
like,
popped on my feed too, probably by the same person.
I was scrolling. I stopped. I was staring at them things. I was like, "Is that real?" Because
Let me click this article.
yeah, usually with like effects, you can kind of see where the skin ends and
Now,
the
if you zoom
prosthetics
in or
begin.
what?
I was like, "Huh." They got the skin tone and everything on these things. They're big. Them got to be like triple D's or
And then,
something.
like, all the comments were like, "What'd you expect after the Halloween concert? I mean, Halloween costume with Nicki Minaj."
I don't even remember that. I
He
remember
dressed up as kid and he had fake teeth and everything. Remember that,
I know.
bro? It was like everyone on social media.
I remember them talking about it, but I do not remember it. Like I remember them titties. And what's funny was he posted the picture and then the comments said, "I got a pair of titties." I was like, bruh, at least you can have fun with your money, you know? He got
Yeah.
titty money. That's crazy. But yeah, I think his career is gonna be a little longer. And I think he makes good music. And it's not like chasing the sound
I
music.
feel like we need more too, though. He's only released 10
Oh,
songs total.
Oh, so an artist that released one album, you need more from. Kind of like Lizzo.
It was an EP.
Kind of like
It
Lizzo.
was 7 songs.
Oh, you're backtracking. Okay.
Lizzo had a 15 double.
Why are you saying double? Was it because she's bigger?
Double songs, bro.
Oh, okay. It's okay.
Why you gotta go there?
You're like weight
no
shaming.
One went there.
He was like, double,
Damn.
bigger album.
You connecting dots that ain't there.
Okay.
Imaginary shit.
But yeah. So CJ, I think he had the best release this week out of those people. Kelly Rowland dropped an album. I want to listen to that.
Yeah.
I'm
hearing a lot of talk from Chippy Red. He's probably the most well known that dropped this week. But he's never been my cup of tea.
I don't listen to Trippie Redd.
No. But he's really well. He has a nice following. You know what I mean?
I guess.
The only reason I'm gonna peep this one is just because Travis Baker from Blink-182 did a lot of production on it.
Is it Baker or Barker?
I think Baker or Barker. Blink-182. I think it's Barker.
Yeah. I'm a rock star.
And he did stuff with who was it? Machine Gun Kelly. That sounded good.
He did one with Wayne too, right?
He did one with Wayne. Then he did one with
I forgot who it was too.
The dude that got the gem.
He did with Uzi?
Huh?
Uzi?
He did a couple songs. He didn't produce an album, but he did a couple songs.
Yeah, and it's weird because he's just a drummer.
Yeah.
Like it's just drums.
I mean, but the thing, you can tell because they're normally like live drums too. When stuff.
But can you really pick out a drummer? Like when somebody's playing drums,
some have especially. Well, it might be hard to pick out a drummer, but it's easy to pick out drummers that are in genres because his genre has a certain style of drumming. Like you're gonna have that punk style. Like I can tell a punk drummer by listening to them.
But like the specific artist though,
and all that. Huh?
Can you be like, that's Travis Barker?
Yeah,
you gotta think about it though.
Because I don't know that many punk drummers that would be out here doing stuff like that. So if you give me a newer song that has like that, I'll be like, that's probably Travis.
Probably. So like if you throw Carlos Santana on an album, you know it's Carlos Santana. He has that sound, you know?
Yeah.
Who else? Kenny G. You know it's Kenny G. He was on Kanye's song. Don't do that. You know it's him.
Well, I know. Yeah, it's Kenny
okay.
G. Yeah.
But drummers though.
Yeah. If you can identify, I say yes because he has a style.
It's just hitting the noise. Is it really that?
Man, you put down drummers like that.
Yeah.
They have a style. Like they have their own like flair to them. The way they hit the cymbals, the snare, and all
Okay.
that stuff, bro.
Who would you want to hear more from, a drummer or the guitarist?
Depends on the type of music.
Pecking order, rock. You want the singer? Let me finish. Who would you want to hear more from, the singer, the drummer, or the guitarist at their peak? Who would you want to hear more from?
From rock, it would be the guitarist.
Where do drummers fall in a line of like a rock band? Last?
Nah, I would rather hear drummers over the vocals. To
I
me, drummers are most important in jazz. They keep everything together.
I wouldn't say maybe.
No,
Yeah,
they
sure.
keep everything
Okay,
together.
sure. But I'm not going to a jazz concert like, let me hear that
I
drummer.
listen to that, and I mean, I don't go looking for drummers in jazz, but when you listen to the music, you can't avoid it. Like, they keep it together.
Yeah, they're cadence, but that's about
it falls
it.
apart. They speed it up, they slow it down, they break it in, like everything on it.
That's about it. I don't know. Anyway,
It's just about it. They're the heartbeat. You never seen Drumline? With a heartbeat.
Yeah, but that was the snare. It wasn't like a full like drummer. It was just. Let's be honest.
Got the bass in there.
Let's be honest.
Everything.
Let's be honest. People watch the movie because of the snare. It wasn't because of the drummers.
Nah,
like,
bro.
It was the snare.
High school's been crazy with those cymbal turns, cymbal flips after that too.
Like, come on. Let's be honest. Them pancakes, them gold pancakes. Nah. But shout out to the drummers. Y'all are the world.
I saw Drumline last month after like 10 years of not watching.
Yeah.
Because it got old in high school.
That's
and
child abuse. Things they did to them kids. That's wild. And then what else happened? Oh, before we get to Kanye, because I need to get to Kanye. That's probably gonna be my wrap-up thing before we get to Bitcoin and all that other stuff that you want to get to. So Takashi 6ix9ine, he's back.
Your boy's back.
Oh man,
bro. So I didn't watch the video because I don't care.
Which one? The music video?
The one I tagged you in. It was a music
so
video.
Fake,
bro. He looks skinny as fuck in that picture.
How you okay, go ahead. You tricked me.
Did he look skinny as fuck in that picture?
Yeah, I didn't know what was different. So he got he colored in his tattoos.
Colored them in.
Yeah. Like he has the 6ix9ine tattoos, and then he has like little colorful waves in between them. You know, like people get clouds. Yeah. He got like pink, purple, green clouds in between it. So he just looks different. I think he got he's gone off that hydroxy cut. Like he's found
caffeine again.
He's found a proper median. So he looks skinnier. And then he has like a lot of hair under his chin, like a beard, but it's like under his chin. You know what I'm saying? The part where you can't really see. So it looks like he's wearing a mask, like a breathing mask for COVID, and he just pulled it down. He looks weird.
What was the song about?
I don't know. I never know what his songs are about.
Like it bops.
It did. And then it's called Zaza or whatever.
Hey Victor, can we go out to that song?
You want to go out to Zaza or
what's it called?
It's called Zaza.
Yeah, so we can hear on the way out.
Perfect. So I was watching the video and like it was cool, and then it started turning into a diss song out of nowhere.
Who's he dissing?
Meek Mills. I think it sounded like when Gucci was disrespecting Jeezy.
You think like Meek was listening to it and he's like, why Meek?
Yes, like bro, this Meek's back.
Why did Meek tweet?
He's back on the L train.
Why did he tweet? I was over here like, why Meek? Like, bro, that's how you said it because it was in caps and everything. Like,
so he was talking about dig your dad homie up and all this other stuff, which reminded me of the Gucci versus Jeezy thing. And then he kept talking about, I know what he was saying most of the time,
but it bopped.
Yeah, hell yeah, it bopped. But he was talking about your dad homie, you didn't do that when your friend died and all this other stuff.
What did he have on Meek?
I don't know. I need to do some due diligence, but I really don't care.
It just bopped.
Yeah, like I could care less what they're talking about. And they showed Meek. He has like, you know, the video when he was in the parking lot. Did you watch the parking lot thing when he ran down on Meek?
That's like the best meme from him.
So stupid. So they he has video of that in his music video. And you know that line?
Oh damn, he did.
Yeah. And he has like the video, and then it stops on Meek, and it was like it was at that point he knew he fucked up. He has that little saying going on. And then he starts rapping again.
So what Meek not telling us? There's more than
I don't know.
What's going on?
That's why I was saying I think it's kind of a Meek diss as well versus a bop. It's a Meek it's a Meek bop. But it's a good song.
You don't even know what it's about.
Hell no. I don't know what his songs are about. And they all sound stupid. the Fifi song,
This sounds so weird.
the Kuda
I don't know what
song.
the hell they said, but it bopped.
Yeah,
It's a good song, but I
Yeah.
don't know what.
I'm not gonna add it on my playlist. I don't even think it's on like Apple. Like he's really blackballed.
It's not.
I don't know. I didn't look for it. I just went to YouTube, but he's really blackballed. But yeah. I mean, I probably listen to it
A couple times.
today and be done with it. It's a Meek diss. I'm surprised. I'm surprised at the gall of this guy. And what was funny was on the song he was like, "Free the guys." Bro, you put them there. What are you talking about? Free who? They gonna kill you.
Bro, he misses friends, bro.
Why would they not your? You put them there. You don't put your friends in jail. What are you talking about?
Bro.
It's so dumb. And then he was like, and it's still gang, gang, gang. You're gonna go back to jail, bro. Who haven't you snitched on?
Who got Meek?
Like, who's left? Who do you have left that you can say these words? Gang, gang, gang. Like, I think he's on probation. He can't be saying these things. He's inciting violence, and I think he's gonna go back to jail if he keeps this up. But other than that, it was a good song.
That was a lot of other than that.
Yeah, it's a bop. But yeah,
The
it's
only one I know that like appreciates his bops.
I don't understand why people hate him. Like, people pick and choose who they want to, like, I guess, not be associated with. Like, people would like Meek Mill, but Meek Mill pretends to be like this gangster guy. But then when the guy that you're talking about's in front of you, you didn't do nothing. Then they like co-sign. They're like, yeah,
But supposedly
he doesn't want to go back to jail.
Meek didn't even know why he was there.
He said he saw him in the club, and then I guess he says he spit on him. But like, if you're in a club, why is your mask down? Why are you spitting on people? Like, that's COVID. That's a COVID infraction. First of all,
so let's take it back. Who cares about the spit? Your mask.
Yeah. So that's how it started, and then I guess Takashi allegedly ran down on Meek, and that's how this happened. But like, you're filming, he's filming. Y'all, in my opinion, seem to be on the same level of playing field here.
I wanted positive Meek because his last stuff isn't positive. I wanted positive
Meek. I don't like Meek Mill. Like,
the last song he did that I remember is the one. It was a couple months ago. The one with Justin Timberlake could have been more than a couple of months ago.
Was it the Black Lives Matter thing? It probably
don't
was.
remember.
It was probably cloud chasing Meek. Yeah, nah.
You hate Meek so much.
I don't. I'm back to not
I
liking him.
listen to Gene Chaser still, bro, and it's just like ever since you said you don't like Treble Meek, like it's in my head. I hate you
right?
for that.
So
I hate you for
championships and that Dreams verse, the first song on Dreams versus whatever,
that.
is like my only songs I listen from Meek.
Man, Championships was such a good album.
What's the song called? Dreams versus Money or whatever.
Yeah.
The very first one. The only reason I like that song, I was in a strip club when they played that song, and like the beat dropped, the girl came from the pole and landed on her back and got back up. It was amazing.
So that's nice memories for you.
Yeah, it took all my money. I had zero money. I couldn't pay any ATM fees or nothing. I was done.
Yeah.
OT for the rest of the month. But yeah, that's a great song. Other than those two, nah.
I don't know. I still listen to Meek, but we different on that.
Definitely. Drake won. Drake got some points out of this 6ix9ine Meek Mill beef. Like,
just by association.
Yeah, Drake got a point there. And then before we wrap up, Bitcoin is at 55,000. Roy wanted to talk about some crypto. I didn't really have any news on that.
It's just crazy where it's going, man, and people still don't believe in it.
Okay, so I do got some news on that. So I watched the interview. It was on CNN. I think it was today or yesterday. I don't know when that video was posted. So they had two guys on there. One that was pro cryptocurrency, one that wasn't. It was Bitcoin in particular. The guy that was pro Bitcoin was like, yeah, it's a real currency, all this other stuff. The guy that was against it was like, it's a bubble, blah, 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 when it was like 17,000 or whatever. And he was like, it's going to blow up. People are going to be left holding the bag. So then they re-interviewed them like the other day. So to see what they thought. The guy was like, it's still a bubble. You can't buy pizza with Bitcoin. Like, why would you want to do that right now?
I mean, you can, but why would you?
The guy was like, it's going up. Why would you spend the money on something like that and all this stuff? And then the guy who was against it, it's like he was running out of reasons to hate on it. He was like, Elon Musk is pro Bitcoin, but what if he loses his password? I'm like, what are you talking
What?
about?
So that reminds me of another like powerful person in the tech field. He's now neutral about it. He wasn't for it, but he's now neutral.
Warren
Bill
Buffett?
Gates.
Oh,
He wasn't for it.
uh,
He wasn't against it. He just didn't care. You know what I mean?
it
But
still
now,
sounds
but
like he's neutral then.
no, well, because he said he wasn't investing. Now he's like, what did he say? Now I'm kind of learning about it because now it's interesting.
Okay.
So, but he hasn't said he's for it, but now he's like, I kind of want to learn now because I'm missing opportunity, basically.
I guess. Like all these people that are getting in, like Elon Musk, that Bill Gates, these people, I don't really care that they're getting interested into it,
But they create more hype and stuff. Like,
Yeah, that's for people that aren't into it already,
Yeah.
Um,
but the thing is that if you understand how it works, like you invest in it, I've
Yeah.
invested in altcoins and whatnot. These other investors that like Elon Musk, Bill Gates brings in, it adds to our value because they're buying in.
what really impresses me is like banks and like Visa and all those people
Yeah.
that are taking it.
Like
that,
Visa has that crypto card.
yeah, that's more impressive to me than like these CEOs.
It makes it seem like it's more like it's gonna last
Yeah.
because like is it Visa or MasterCard? One of them does, like, they're not gonna do anything. Like for them to have a crypto card
Yeah.
that converts to a currency, whatever you're buying at the moment.
Yeah. So stuff like that, and then like Wall Street being able to hold your crypto and stuff like that,
Mhm.
that's more interesting to me than like billionaires saying there. And then Elon Musk was like, he thinks the price seems high. I'm like, what does that mean? It's like he's still learning. So
Do you think
I don't care.
there's a correction coming?
I can't tell. I don't think so.
I think so, but I think it's just it's forecast because it went to 32, 33, then it got corrected to 27, 28,
Yeah.
and then went to 40, then went to 50. But that was from 17 to 32 real quick. So now it went from like 32 to 50 real quick. So I think there's another back coming. It's
at 55 right now.
But I think it's gonna go down like 46, 47.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
If it corrects, it'll probably correct to like 50 to 53.
Think so.
Between that, it's super close to 60 already. That's wild.
And everything's up, man. Litecoin's up.
I wouldn't say everything. Doge ain't up.
They're up. They're still up for the year. They're still up.
Okay, Doge is deflating, but
Litecoin's up a lot. Ethereum's up a lot.
Bitcoin Cash is up.
Yeah, that's up a lot.
That's almost 1,000.
I'm still heavy believer in Graph. I have a lot invested in Graph, and it's more than quadruple than when I originally invested.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, Graph looks really good. If I would have kept the free coins that Coinbase gave me, I would have had like $12.
CeeLo's also really good. I got on that one at 2.5, and it's at like 5.5 now.
Yeah.
So it's interesting though, because like your research provides like what you're looking for. Because me and you, like, we're pretty different on our coins investing.
Yeah.
But we're still in crypto. But like my research, I like this, and you like this.
Yeah. But yeah, I definitely think it's good to see. I'm glad it's not like tanking or anything. So it's a good time. Even with the storms and stuff that's happening and the pandemic that's going on, it's still going up. So it shows that it has like resilience.
Yep.
So yeah, I don't think it's a bubble. And then before we wrap up, so it's been official. It is official. It's been made official. I was like, it's been official. That sounds like a dick. It's been made official. Kim and Kanye West, they are getting a divorce.
It's official that Kim filed for a divorce.
Yeah. Man, people are dicks. I'm putting you in there too.
What?
First response that people said, that album gonna be crazy,
bro. That's what these artists are like.
God.
That's what happens when they go through shit. They write good. Like, come on.
I saw Skinny Adele and I was like, that album's gonna be fire.
Yeah, you said that too.
Skinny Adele, that's different.
No, when she went through the divorce, like, damn, we're gonna get another fire ass album.
No, Skinny
because
Adele.
That's when they can.
Nah.
Look, Taylor Swift. She's on the TV right now.
Okay.
Every one of her albums is because of damn breakup.
I don't care. But
no, I'm saying, but like when they go through stuff, that's when they write.
I don't
Other
care.
than that, they're rich and happy.
Y'all are dicks. So the first thing y'all think of, man, that out for y'all to be fans and me to be like, I think
What should my reaction be? Oh, sorry, Kanye.
duh, why not?
Bruh.
Would you
All the crap you give him.
I think would you consider me a Kanye fan?
Yes, you're a Kanye fan.
I think I'm a Kanye realist.
You're a Kanye fan.
Like I see him for the good and the bad. So I think
I see him for both too. I'm a fan.
nah, I don't think you do.
Just because I like all his music, you think I don't see him for the bad?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
You don't see him do anything
All
wrong.
I know is 808s too. Kanye.
So-
let's do this.
So anyway, y'all are dicks. So when I heard about that, I was like, man, he's losing his wife. He's about to lose his kids.
he's
Like
not gonna lose his kids.
it's a lady.
You act like
She's-
they're gonna run away.
You're such a dick. Like you're making puns right now.
He's
Runaway.
not. You act
Runaway's
like...
not a song. You think I'm stupid?
I mean, I want to see what you can understand.
Oh my god.
Like she's not a monster. Like she.
Okay, we're done.
Like-
you're not even taking this
Bruh.
serious.
You act like he can't see his kids or anything. He's
She
gonna be able to
said-
see his kids.
She was like, yeah, he can see his kids whenever he wants. That's a lie.
Bruh, nah.
What females like that? They're
Be
scornful.
court ordered. He's
No.
gonna be able to see his kids.
So
whenever.
I was like, damn, I pray for his mental
No.
health. I really think Kanye needs like
808s too is coming, bro.
I really think he needs like good people
It's gonna
around
be
him right now.
amazing.
Why don't you care about his mental health?
I do. I think this is best
ahead.
for his mental health.
So we're talking about mental health, right?
I think it's
And-
best for his mental health.
And while we're talking about like I think he needs to have good people around him, you're like 808s too though.
you think Kim was the best person around him for this? For it just in general for his mental health?
I think so.
I don't think so.
I think they are the best people for each other. I can't see Kim Kardashian with somebody else or Kanye with anybody else.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be for it. She's gonna be like Courtney, just boyfriend here and there, but not settle down.
I really don't. Part of me wants to believe they're really getting divorced, but then the other part of me, I think Kardashian's new season's coming up. So
No, they canceled it. Nothing canceled. They stopped it. They said they were done with it.
right, they moved it to another. I thought thing.
They have no. They either they. I know they stopped it, but I don't know if they have one more season left that was already been filmed or not. But they stopped it.
So I don't know if they're coming up with another show or what, or like another line, some money making schemes coming out, and Kanye has to play along. I'm hoping that's the case. But if it's not,
Bro, if that's the case, him playing along and me like that, that's not good for his mental health at all. Why would
No.
you want that?
if he's playing along, then he knows that they're not
Bro,
getting
no.
divorced. That's
No.
part of playing along. What's
No.
wrong with you?
No,
What are you saying no for?
because that would be worse for his mental health.
So getting a fake divorce is worse than getting a real divorce.
Yes, because the media is going to drag him through it.
Kanye's always getting dragged in the media. I don't think that's bad for him.
There's a difference between being dragged media when, like right now, he hasn't really been dragged to me until he does something. So
Okay.
now the
Until he
divorce,
breathes. Okay.
No, so now with the whole Kim thing, they're gonna put it all on his fault.
I mean,
Yeah,
this doesn't seem like, I don't see how this is bad for his mental health if they're faking it.
I don't know why. I don't know how you don't understand it's bad that he's gonna be in the public, putting his kids through that. Like all these like publications gonna have reasons of why they're getting divorced and all that.
Okay.
And it's not good. You think that's good for the family if it's fake?
Yeah, that's how they make their money.
No.
But I hope it's so. You rather it be real.
Yes, don't fake this.
You
That's some
rather they really
bullshit.
get a divorce than fake it.
Yes.
You're a terrible person.
All right, Vic, where you at with this? Who do you agree? He's gonna come out stronger for this.
I mean,
What?
He's
You're
gonna be stronger.
you're
for this.
making puns
Bruh.
when it's a real situation.
Nah, like for real, like Kim's heartless.
Okay, you're not taking this serious. That's crazy.
All right, what do you think, Victor? What would be better?
A
It being
fake
a real
divorce
divorce
or a real one?
or a public fake divorce?
I mean, a fake one doesn't sound like a great idea. I
So-
feel like that's got to be bad for everybody involved to
Thank
fake
you.
that type of.
Do you think he should get a
bullshit.
real divorce or a fake divorce? Because either way, it's the same outcome.
Yeah, I may as well do the real thing. You can
That's
get over it
terrible.
right away. You can really
Nah,
work
Yeah.
on it that way.
nah. Kanye doesn't have anybody in his circle if she leaves.
Bro, he has some real friends. Like, come on.
Okay, we're done. All right, I'm gonna probably bring this up like on a real chat.
Bro,
Isn't
why?
this crazy? He's a Kanye fan, and we're talking about mental health,
Bruh.
and he's making jokes.
How am I making
You're a terrible
joke?
person.
How am I make what
Like,
joke have I made?
you're looking at the names of albums he's put out.
I'm not
You
looking
You're
at
gotta
putting
names
out
of
songs.
albums.
You're putting out song titles that he's put
Bruh,
out, and you're like,
nah.
how can I incorporate this
Nah,
one?
bro.
You're terrible.
Nah.
Anyway, Yeah, shout
because
out to
this is
Go ahead.
all on Kim because I don't think
Okay.
Kanye wouldn't leave.
Okay. Yeah, I heard that in the song too. Anyway, but yeah, on a real note, shout out to Kanye West, man. I was listening to some songs to support. But yeah,
Whatever it is, I hope Kanye does well and get through this, if it's real or not. He needs good people around him.
anyway, yeah, I hope they reconcile. I really don't like people getting divorced. It's like terrible.
But there's been a lot. I don't know how much of it's correct in the media, but there's been a lot leading up to it. Like months ago, they said that Kim said they were separated, and she retracted that, said they're not separated.
Yeah.
And they're like, he's just living by himself. He's just living in Wyoming to do his stuff, and I'm in LA or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, they got a weird relationship. Like, in my opinion, I feel like marriages shouldn't really end unless it's like violent, you know? Other than violence, I don't think it's in my opinion, something you can't fix, you know? But that's just me. Nobody listens to me. Anyway, where can people check us out? Funny Man?
YouTube, comment, subscribe. If you want to just check out the audio, we are on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Follow, get the notifications when we release a new episode.
And no matter where y'all listening, we care about I care about mental health. Let's turn up the mic. Good night.
Who got the keys to the